all the awesome rides here, including Bigone and Icon. We've made it into the park and we're about to ride Icon in the back. We just went on Icon and it was super fast. It's a shame that the ride up stapled us. And now we're about to head on Bigone, the tallest roller coaster in the United Kingdom. One and Steeplechase, they were all great, they were both great rides. Steeplechase has a great racing aspect to it, while Bigone's one of the tallest and fastest rides in Europe. We're now on Broomfire, a kiddie coaster, as I'm trying to do all the coasters in the park in one day. It's about 12 o'clock right now, so I think we're doing quite nicely. It was a pretty good kiddie coaster, as I say, it is a good kiddie coaster, but it did quite a job. It went into this mountain over here a bit, and it also did some quite other things, like especially if you're in the back row, it just gives some ejector air time. So then, as you just saw, this is Nickelodeon Street. And we're about to head on. It's going to be a nice family track. So then, we just got off Nickelodeon Street, and I don't think the Nickelodeon land gets much love. The only reason people come here is to get credits, and that's it really. They don't enjoy the rides, but I honestly think if you get a back row ride on Nickelodeon Street, it can actually be really fun. So we've just had lunch and now we're going on Revolution, one of the oldest launch coasters in the world. It's actually really a simple layout. You launch out of the station, you're off, loop. up into a great concept and backwards student layout again. We just went on Revolution, one of the world's first launch coasters, and now we're heading to the bobsled in the park of the Como bobsled named Avalanche. I just went on Avalanche. It was actually a pretty fun Vekoma bobsled coaster, and honestly I enjoyed the theme, and especially the pre-lift kind of section. It was very intense, but I'd say maybe extend it a bit. I know Vekoma bobsleds don't tend to be that long, just maybe extend it to make it one of the longer Vekoma bobsleds out there. So then guys, as I said, I just rode an Avalanche, and now we're heading to Grand National. It's meant to be one of the jerky coasters at the park, but we'll see how it plays out. It hopefully won't be too bad of a coaster, but hopefully we get a good ride on it. That's all I'm hoping for, because nearly everyone said it's rough, and I don't think it gets as much love as it deserves. Just rode Grand National. We did get a pretty good ride on it compared to lots of other POVs I've seen, but it's pretty jerky, but it still doesn't get the love it deserves. It is actually quite a fun layout, especially with the dual wheeler feature involved in it, just like Steep and Chase near the other side of the park. We're going on a launch tower, and before this we've actually been on a few flat rides, but you know, who cares about them? So we're just going to continue the day with this launch tower, and then we've got 2 more coasters to do before we do all of them. So I enjoyed the launch tower because it actually went really high, and we could actually see the Valhalla wasn't actually fully stone, even though I already knew that. But I think now we're heading on Big Dipper, a really old wooden roller coaster, and it's actually quite famous. So I wonder how I'm going with it. We just went on Big Dipper, probably one of the most known wooden coasters at the park. It was actually really fun. We got a pretty good back row ride on it. So yeah, that was actually a really good ride. If I had anything else to say about it, the end needs a bit of improvement because it's teeny airtime hills, which don't actually give much airtime at all. So that was my little thoughts about Big Dipper. So we're about to come on Infusion. It's actually an SLC, so I don't know how rough it will be. I've been on this before, but I had a pretty bad ride on it then, but I guess we'll see how it does now. Infusion, it was fun, but the only thing I'd say is that it's very, very rattly. You definitely need a retrack or something. Maybe like a B&M invert retrack could be coming. That would be fun. otherwise, it is actually, it's a great layout, it's just that it's very rattly. So we're just going to finish off the day with the Bridal Icon. I just went on it and it was definitely the best ride so far today, as it was so incredibly fast. I honestly couldn't bear the speed. It was probably the best Bridal Icons that I've ever had, and that was my 10th ever Bridal Icon. That was going to be the end of the day. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time in another video. For a quick little bit, after recording the last scene of the video, the outro, I just literally fell over on the path to Icon. That's funny though. I've now got a wet bottom.